It's a lot of sympathetic villains as of recent, right? But we can't forget the good old bad to the bone evil dudes in fiction, right? I love a good redemption arc as much as the next person too, but let's be honest, some of these motherfuckers do not need to be redeemed. Case in point, Peep Game. Sukuna is literally the epitome of grind. Head to toe, he is the personification of black forces and a shiesty. A brief run through of this man's grimiest feats include, but are not limited to, refusing to save Itadori's homie's life just to piss him off, then making fun of him for it right after, also ripping Itadori's heart out, whom he's actively sharing a body with, by the way, just for shits and giggles. And don't even get me started on Shibuya, bruh. From the moment he touched down to the moment he dipped, he was on timing. He gets summoned and the first thing he does is brutally boom two schoolgirls because they asked him for a favor. Then there's his fight with Jogo, which actually gave us a little insight into who this man really is. He speaks only in the language of power. Not that power. Power! There we go. Jogo did the same thing as those schoolgirls, but Sukuna gives him a chance because Jogo fixed his tone, right? So boom, if the nigga lands a single hit, Sukuna will help him out. And of course he don't land a single hit. But Sukuna also turns this man into mulch with his own specialty bread and butter. Hey, and look, Jogo a dog in his own right. He casually threw a whole ass sun flaming magma spirit bomb on half the city just to try to land this one hit. Sukuna really is just like that. He sent this man to the Shadow Realm, but because he put up an interesting and entertaining fight, he actually gives Jogo his flowers. This man experiences crying for the first time and he's like, yo, what is this feeling? And Sukuna is like, I don't know, bro. Like me wouldn't know. Yes, he's pure evil, but he's also just one cocky ass dude too. Every single time this man is on screen, I can guarantee some fuckery is about to ensue. He truly is the king of curses because this is one cursed ass demon. He sits on a throne of skulls surrounded by a sea of blood in his mind palace, dog. This is his safe place? Oh, hell no. He is perpetually unbothered because he knows nobody is fucking with him in the slightest. If he tell you to bow in his presence, you're either hitting your knees faster than Wally West ever could, or it's over. You're fried. Look how fast Panda and John Constantine hit the mannequin challenge when he told them they are forbidden from moving. Bro, look at Panda, bro. He couldn't even move his jaw. I'm anime only, right? But manga niggas have spoiled damn near the entire series for both me and the rest of the internet. So look, at least we know for a fact there's gonna be even more disgustingly evil feats from this man in season 3. Speaking of purely evil narcissistic tyrants who seek nothing but conquest and power, Fire Lord Ozai is one evil bastard. Sozin gotta go here too. Sozin walked so Ozai could run when it come to being some heartless genocidal maniacs. Sozin planted the most powerful seed of all time in his nation. A seed of hatred, manipulation, complicitness, and a false nationalistic vision within a good majority of the Fire Nation that led all of these people to believe that their ruler is in the right, or at the very least they were given lives that made them comfortable enough to ignore the violence happening right outside their doorstep. Sound familiar? Crazy, ain't it? It's crazy, huh? It's almost like we live in the Fire Nation. Whoa, who said that? Who said that? What the f was actually Sozin's problem though? Like, was this nigga just jealous of Roku on the low? Cause I swear he was just a normal ass royal nigga before turning into top 10 evilest dudes to draw bread. In Ozai's case though, he was literally born into this life. But even then, he did not have to kill his own pops for the throne, dog. That nigga was already old as shit. This man Ozai be on some sneaky, slimy, grimy snake shit. And then there's the insane manipulation of his children too. Permanently, physically, and mentally scarring your kid in ritual combat in front of a live audience is already pretty evil, right? But then sending him on a 3+ year long quest to find a little nigga that's been missing for a century is the biggest, most evilest cherry on top. Then there's Azula, who's literally the spitting image of him, but she's not even actually pure evil the way Ozai is. He just f***ed his kids up bad, and they turned out about the way you'd expect given who their dad is. Oh yeah, Andy was also going to straight up boom Zuko as a child per request of his dad, which is insane. Bro, Sozin might have actually cursed the rest of its bloodline, dog. What are these niggas on? We got Fire Lord Azulon telling Ozai to boom his kid, who's also, that's your grandson, gang. And then we got Ozai who's booming his pops. What are these on? Don Quixote Doflamingo is a whole other can of worms, dog. This man is a demon from the land of the gods. A celestial dragon turned pirate is literally destined to be one foul ass nigga. He boomed his father as a child, orchestrated the craziest coup of all time, and forced King Riku to massacre his own people, including children, and also turned half the population of Dressrosa into toys that were then made into slaves. Bro, this man is the textbook definition of pure evil. Oh, and he also boomed his brother Corazon the GOAT, and manipulated the f out of the greatest character in the entire series, Trafalgar Gold Law, from a young age. And don't even get me started on what this motherfucker got going on with Viola. We actually need to disintegrate this now. Oh yeah, also the actual straight up child experimentation that they had going on at Punk Hazard was crazy. Being Kaido's underground devil fruit dealer is a thing too, but that's like honestly the least notable thing I could name here. I mean, TBH, that don't even really actually count as evil for real. Like, think about everything else this man has done. This nigga was pushing packs on the low, okay, you feel me? But what makes him so menacing ain't his raw power by any means. Like, yeah, he can box, but his biggest strength is that Lelouch v Britannia ass brain of his. He will come up with the nuttiest, most intricately thought of master plan to achieve anything he wants, until the real personification of chaos pulls up and ruins everything for him. But you feel me, Luffy just like that. I'm a nigga that loves fighting games, so I feel like it's only right that we bring up the literal personification of evil, Michael Bison. And Bison is what happens when you turn the devil emoji into an actual person, dog. Look at that evil ass smile. He quite literally feeds off of the negativity of others to make himself stronger. Just like most other pure evil ass villains, Bison is also after world domination and more power, of course. These villains all got their heads so far up their own booty holes, it's insane. All that negativity fuels this nigga so much to the point where he literally can't die. No matter how many times he gets boomed, he will always come back. Ryu literally turned this man to a song last time they fought, and he somehow still came back in the 6. I'm talking straight up disintegrated. Nothing was left except for his hat for some reason. And now he has amnesia, but he's still a grimy ass nigga regardless of not remembering anything about who he is. Oh yeah, there's also the child experimentation shit he got going on with his limitless amount of clones, and he got a whole ass unit of Black Widows that are all mind controlled against their will. Bro, what is good with these villains and A, child experimentation, and B, mind controlling niggas, bro? Like, is that just like the fast pass to show niggas how evil these motherfuckers is? Damn, what these niggas got going on? I mean, I guess that is a pretty good way to show somebody that you're like genuinely pure evil. You feel me? He fucking with the youth. That's maybe one day somebody's finally gonna put Bison in a permanent pack. JP, I'm looking at you, bro. I would like to talk about Makima in this video, but TBH, look, I'm an anime only, and really the only things I know about her are from the wackiest of spoilers. If you've read Chainsaw Man, let me know, but from what I heard, Makima is a demon. I mean, even based on the first season alone, she was on some super manipulation shit with not only Denji, but really everybody she spoke to. Power looked genuinely terrified when Makima was scolding her and Denji early on in the series. Also, the whole be my pet or get put in this blunt thing was kind of crazy. But wait, hold up. It's one evil ass dude, maybe even possibly the evilest of evil motherfuckers to ever walk the earth. I'm talking bad to the bone, bad to the soul. One grimy, nasty, boom this person immediately, the trial. As evil. I'm talking evil Griffith. If you know anything about Berserk, it's probably A, big sword guy, main character who gets big mad, and B, this actual monster of a human being, Griffith. The way I consume Berserk was through those CGI movies that cover the Golden Age arc, if I'm not mistaken, right? But in the manga, the story starts after all that happens, so Griffith is already the evil bad guy that Guts wants revenge on, but I ain't know any of that, because the Golden Age arc basically shows us how we got to that point in the first place, and oh my goodness, it is unhinged. Guts and Griffith were once best buds slash rivals on some protagonist deuteragonist, and just like your standard shonen dude, Griffith had a crew and he had a dream. Only problem is, this ain't no shonen shit. In the world of Berserk, bad things happen all the time. It's actually hard to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Griffith wanted to make his own kingdom and change the world, and he was so full of ambition, everybody around him genuinely believed he could do it and wanted to help him achieve his goal. Hey, this sound pretty cool so far, not gonna lie. so far. But Guts, on the other hand, had no dreams of his own, and he was like, damn, let me leave the Griffith Pirates for a few years and find my own path for a little. And Griffith ain't like that too much. This man immediately starts crashing for no reason, bruh. He's moving mad, and he gets captured and tortured for a good year straight. And Guts finally comes back, and they all rescue Griffith, and shit's fine and dandy, right? I mean, he's physically in the worst shape a human could be in after everything he's been through, but nothing actually evil has happened yet, right? Until the day of reckoning. In order to resurrect his dream of having his own kingdom, this man sacrificed his entire crew to a whole bunch of demons, got a new fully healed body that came with the most cracked powers, and destroyed everything he built, and did unspeakably horrible things to Casca right in front of Guts, and then plunged the world even further into darkness right after. This series is one of the most morbid shits I've ever consumed, and being exposed to it as a child definitely did not help, bruh. This shit will leave a pit in your tummy low-key. But yeah, Griffith is one of those pure evil villains that's like, you weren't always this way, but that also doesn't make you a sympathetic character either. We simply have an explanation for how you became the worst person to ever walk the earth. But yeah, pure evil villains, man. Love them, hate them. That motherfuckers is evil as shit either way. Hey, I done finally made a part 2 to one of these videos. Ain't that crazy? Also, I feel like I had like the chapstick line for like half this video, bruh. Look, if you ain't noticed it, don't go back and look, bruh. Right when I hit upload on the evil villains video on the first part to this, I was like, damn, there's actually hella folk I missed. Even in the honorable mentions I did, look. But here we go, part 3. Part 3 though. When part 3 coming? When part 3 coming? I do want to know what would happen if you put everybody on this list in a room together. I think Doflamingo smooth talks his way out of getting boomed by Sukuna. Ozai's probably getting packed first. Not gonna lie, I really don't know enough about Makima to make a guess about her. And Griffith, I don't even want to think about that motherfucker, bro. But yeah, shout out pure evil villains, and shout out you.
I can't feel my face right now, I'm burning up. I got this feeling that I won't come down, like, got this feeling that I won't come down, like, got this feeling that I won't come down.